What's up guys, it's Justin here, and today I want to do a comparison of the Apple Airpods and the JayBird X3, which are arguably the two best choices for wireless earbuds at the moment. So I know that these two products are not exactly the same. The AirPods are fully wireless, while the JayBirds do have the cable running along the back. But I believe for anyone out there looking for a pair of wireless earbuds for general use or for active use, you're going to come across both models and most likely be deciding between the two as to which one is the best for you. So if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to this channel. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So JayBird has been killing it in terms of the wireless earbud game even before the Apple Airpods had come out. I reviewed the X2s, I reviewed the Freedoms, and the X3 is probably the best option right now in terms of a wireless earbud that is great for everyone. The approach that JayBird has taken is much different to what Apple has done, and it is actually very featured packed. Starting out with the fit, the JayBirds have a comply tip as well as a silicone tip, giving you a nice customized feel, and the comply tips really just mold into any ear. A variety of sizes are included, and a set of fins is also supplied, so if you plan to go on a run or do any active use, the fins will just ensure that these earbuds lock into your ear. Additionally, they're very durable with a hydrophobic coating that make it sweat-proof, something that the AirPods does not have. The standard battery life is 8 hours, which is pretty impressive for a wireless earphone, and with 15 minutes of charge, you have 1 hour of use. Due to its design that has a wire on the back, there is also an inline remote that lets you change the tracks, the audio level, and also the play pause. Something that I really enjoy about the JayBird Freedom and the X3 though is the My Sound app, which allows you to have full customizability, whether it is playing around with the EQ settings and just being able to pick the type of sound you would like out of the set of headphones, because everyone's preference is very different. The app itself is very intuitive and allows you to track all aspects of the headphone and customize it. So for those who want full control over their music, you're going to want to get the JayBird X3s because it just gives you so much customizability that you're not going to be able to have on the AirPods. In terms of form factor, JayBird has really slimmed this down at 34% smaller compared to the X2s, and it comes in at about 17.9 grams, so it is still relatively light when wearing them. In terms of the overall experience with the JayBird X3s, the sound quality was very impressive for a wireless earphones, and perhaps the best that I've ever tried. Moving on to the AirPods though, Apple has taken a very different approach compared to the JayBird X3s. Instead of being very featured packed, they have tried to make this as simple as possible and just make it work without giving you too much customizability, but also integrating some smart features as well. Of course, this is a fully wireless setup, so neither side connects to each other. Instead, it is just two earbuds that are put into each ear. One thing you will notice, and will be a huge and probably the biggest factor out of this entire video, is the way they fit. If you don't find the earpods comfortable, then the AirPods are definitely not going to work for you either. In my situation, they actually fit pretty nicely, so that works, but it would have been nice to see some level of customizability instead of a molded plastic universal fit. If you're an Apple device owner, the connectivity is also very convenient with the W1 chips, so all you have to do when you open up the box with your AirPods is open up the case and it will connect to your iPhone or your MacBook very seamlessly. Once you've connected it to one device, it will also register it to all of your other iCloud sign-in devices. So after connecting it to my iPhone, for example, I can go to my MacBook and connect directly to the same set of AirPods at any time. Additionally, you also have some tap commands by tapping the AirPods directly, and you also have the option to enable Siri through the same gesture. That's personally something that I didn't really use, but one thing I did enjoy using is the fact that you can take out one side and it will pause your music automatically. Of course, this only works on Apple devices though, and if you're connecting via Bluetooth to any other type of device such as a Samsung phone, a Windows computer, you won't be able to take advantage of any of the smart features. The battery life is 5 hours, and I was tending to get about 3 to 4 hours realistically, but the great thing is that they charge very fast, giving you 3 hours of use in just 15 minutes of charge, and the capsule itself stores 24 hours of charge, so you can just take it on the go and keep these AirPods charged up. Of course, it uses Apple's proprietary lightning cable to charge up, but it would have been nice to see USB-C perhaps to make it more universal. They overall weigh in at just 4 grams each, which is very light, and you kind of just put them into your ears and not notice them whatsoever, but at the same time, it's very easy to lose a side, and at the price point they come in, I'm pretty sure you don't want to pay for a replacement. But now that I've listed the features of each one of them, I wanted to kind of just talk about some of the major factors that make them different, and which one you should consider for your daily wireless earphone. I have to tell you, for what they are, they're actually priced very reasonably. The JayBird X3 is relatively cheaper than the AirPods, but in the class of fully wireless earbuds, the AirPods are actually not that unreasonably priced, but as more come out, the price will definitely start to drop in the market. When it comes to the sound quality, the JayBirds are definitely my preference, but the AirPods don't sound bad either. It's nothing really impressive, but the JayBirds' level of customizability and clarity really came out in top in my opinion. When it came to connectivity, most of the time I'm really close to my iPhone because I could change a song directly, but the connectivity in terms of the range definitely has to go to the JayBird as well, because when I tended to walk out of the room from my iPhone or my MacBook, it started to lose connection and the audio became quite choppy as opposed to the AirPods. With that being said though, when I was near my devices, the JayBird seemed to stutter more occasionally. The smart features built into the AirPods is not really something I use, but I really do enjoy being able to just take out one side and have the music pause right away. But the inline remote built into the JayBird X3 is very handy, and the fact that you're able to connect it to your smartwatch means you don't always have to have your phone with you. Although these are different in nature and that the AirPods are smaller, the battery life for what they were was very good, with the JayBirds being longer in general, but the AirPods having a nice little carrying case that supplies 24 hours of charge, and the fact that you get 3 hours out of 15 minutes instead of 1 hour out of 15 minutes on the JayBirds is really impressive and just nice to have when you're on the go. For me personally, I never felt like the AirPods were falling out of my ears, but at the same time, if I was a runner, I would definitely have more peace of mind using the JayBirds because due to the Comply foam tips or the silicone fit with the ear fins, you have much more of a locked in and sealed feel without having to worry about the possibility of one side of the AirPods falling out onto the road when you're going for your run. At the end of the day though, it really does come down to the end user, and I'm someone who kind of just likes to listen to music while I'm working, doing my homework, and editing my videos, so the AirPods is something that I enjoy. It's just really light and there's no cable just dangling along the back, and the AirPods just work and it's very seamless, it connects very easily, and I often do find myself switching between different devices, whether it's my MacBook or my iPhone. On the other hand, if I was in the ideal world where I was an active person, the JayBird X3 is without a doubt the best option you can get. The sound quality is great, the fit is great, JayBird includes everything you need, the battery life is good, and I really like the ability to connect to an app, and it comes in quite a bit cheaper than the Apple Airpods while having more features. If you're able to look past it, just the simplicity standpoint of the Apple integration with the AirPods, the JayBird X3 is without a doubt my recommendation. But for me personally, the Apple Airpods is what I use more and I really like them, so if you would like to check out my full review, go ahead and click the card right up here and it will be linked in the description section as well. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and thank you so much for watching, and all the links will be down in the description section below as to where you can check out either product, and I'll see you all in the next video.